Hello, good morning, my good people. This is your girl again, minus Manas. Yeah, I'll be talking about that name and why I decided to rename myself, yeah, that way. So this morning, I want just to pour out my heart, yeah, to you people. And there's something in my heart that I just want to share with you this morning. But before I do so, here I have a package. And this package, I got it from Harriet Botanicals. Why am I here to maybe advertise or talk about this package? Um, Currently, I'm using one of their products. They have several products, and I forgot to carry their bronchua. They have Sagawaita, they have Mosipchot, they have Arorwet, they have Maka, that is a product that helps in fertility issues for women. They have Tendwet for men. So when you, like, for a man, you will get Tendwet. It helps to boost fertility, sperm count, and yeah, just a lot. And then for women, they have this beautiful package, and this package, this one is Arorwet. And this Arorwet, it deals with infertility, hormonal imbalance, if you have painful menses, if you are battling endometriosis and PCOS, if you have irregular menses, this is the work of Arorwet. Okay. So if you are there, you're struggling with painful menses, you're there struggling maybe even with the infertility. If it even deals with fibroids, my people. You are there, you are struggling with fibroids. Oh, don't rush to surgery. Have you tried these products? This is what I'm using currently, and it depends with your hormones. Like, you can use this product for 3 months, you go for a scan, 6 months, even up to 1 year, and then you just see beautiful results. It's only about being patient and being consistent. So with this, it is a 21-day dose. It is a 1 liter bottle, and then it goes for 1,800. It used to be 1,500, but because of the packaging and also the economy and everything else, yeah, so the price went little bit higher. But their bottle is very beautiful because you can use it as a water bottle maybe. Yeah, and I think in my next video I'll be showing you the bottle, how it looks like. But I don't want to unpack this, though. I'm just yet to start taking it. I've finished my first bottle, and then there is a break. Like, in 1 month you need to take a bottle, but you take it for 21 days. And then in my next video I'll be showing you of the dosage and some other stuffs, and also maybe just trying to read through their bronchua so that you can get to understand what I'm really talking about. So I'm taking these for irregular menses. I have irregular menses, and I've also been battling infertility. Yeah, like, no family planning. We're not getting a baby, and don't ask me I'm married or not. Yeah. So this is a very beautiful package, and it does not come just single. But if financially you cannot be capable to get a whole pack, you can start with this. And then these are indigenous, traditional, um like ashes, should I just maybe say that, but I'll just be confirming in their books. So once you get this, it comes maybe with marker, but according to your hormones, if maybe you are battling maybe endometriosis or other conditions, it means that there are other products that you not use. Why? Because maybe your level of, I don't know, estrogen or progesterone is high. So if you use maybe marker, it will make it worse. So what you're supposed to use with this is Mosipchot. So, okay, actually, I think I'll just be doing a video of this product alone, so that we can understand. But if you want to get to their platform, this lady, I'm telling you, she's an amazing woman. Yeah, and she has been to Egypt for, I think, they have been there for something. I'll just be sharing out. Okay. Yeah, because she's doing an amazing job in the medical industry, by the way. She I think she got her master's in the UK, and she has done her research in the Nairobi University lab. Like, she usually ships these products. So these products have gone through the medical test standards. So you cannot say that you are worried of whatever you are taking, and it is not just one or two. Like her products range to either 9 even to 20 indigenous trees. Yeah, so you are sure of what you are taking. And it is not a must for you to have a fridge. You don't refrigerate, you just use room temperature. Okay. Yeah, so that one alone and aside, so I have this book. It's funny and crazy that I'm using the front camera of my phone, so you cannot be able to maybe to read correctly if maybe you have maybe eye problem or whatever. But you've seen this image, and I just want to talk about this book. This book is titled Missing My Mummy, but the title is not clear. It is titled Missing My Mummy, and the author is Saiton Riga, sorry, and she's a Ghanaian lady. The father is Ghanaian, but the mother is Kenyan. Okay, she's a beautiful lady, and there's something that I posted last year on my timeline on Facebook. I was going through a lot. I had lost money that was 800,000, yeah, through my mom, and I was so beaten. I posted something, like it was a very terrible thing I posted on my timeline, because you've gone to Gulf, you've worked, and then you come back, and then your mom refuses to give you your savings, and she goes like out of the agreement that you had set, and she refuses, like she's not giving you your savings, yet she has assets. She has two plots, she has a piece of land. She refuses to sell a plot that she has not developed for over 10 years. She has a piece of land for over 10 years that she has never planted trees or sugarcane or erected any building. She has refused to sell. She doesn't have school fees, like she's holding on to her assets. And then she got pension, she got shares, then she went in for a loan, then she just refuses totally, like, I'm not giving you money. You see, it was bad on my side. So I was so bitter. And there's something I just posted, and this lady, I think she was my follower, and she got to read about it. And then she came to my inbox. She talked about disconnection of a mother and her daughter, her journey, and then she gifted me this book. And actually, she even paid for the package through Easy Coach from Nairobi to Kitale to where I was in the village. Yeah, near Yesu Watongareni view. Yeah, so yeah, that is why when I'm healing, I'm like, oh no, you people, you need to promote her, you need to get her book, go to her social media platform. She's called Saiton Riga on Facebook. And I'll be sharing more details about this book and about her, and the contacts of maybe getting her and how to get the book. The price, I think the price is 1,350 Kenyan shillings, but I'll just be confirming about more details concerning this book. So yeah, I've finished. Those are my advertisements for today. And if you have a product that you would really wish to maybe to sell, why don't you get into my inbox, DM me on WhatsApp, text message, and on a phone call, and let me do the advertisement. So back to today's video. Why am I here? I'm here because I just want to thank Tuko family. First of all, I want to thank my cousin. She's called Dr. Agatha Mwende. Yeah, I'm a lawyer, and don't be surprised. See, we have intermarriages. Yeah, so I have a distant relative. For us, Luya, everybody who is a distant relative is just a cousin and a cousin and a cousin. Yeah, but for this one, she's distant, but not that distant. Yeah, so she gave me the contacts of Tuko because I had contacted them last year and I was unable to reach them. And so I'm so grateful because the number she gave, I think it belonged to a lady called Mercy, and Mercy connected me to Kingori. So Kingori Wangeshi, I just want to thank you for taking the initiative to come and have me as your guest on your platform. He traveled all the way from Nairobi to my place. Actually, I was in Bungoma that time. So he came, and he interviewed me, and I shared all the evidences, the threats, the receipts, the insults. I shared everything with him, and I told him this is what I feel. And he came. he came and he had me on their platform. So I just want to be very grateful and just to give my thanks to Kingori and Tuko as a media house for what they did for me. Thank you for coming and sacrificing your time, because it reached a place and I was not willing even to have the interview because mentally I was not even okay. Even I think I postponed twice. Is it postponing or canceling? Because at all, I even didn't want to do the interview because I was like, me, wherever I've reached, whatever I've gone through, I think I'm fed up. I even don't want to talk about my story because I think I've talked it enough. I've sought a lot of media houses and nobody has come through to host me because I remember contacting Lynn, Obina, Jagero, even Tuko. Yeah, and I was not able even to just talk to them because it was just through Facebook. I didn't have their contact, so they didn't come to interview me. And I was like, Mimi, I've been chasing these media houses for long, and I'm not even in a position even just to maybe have you at the moment. But he told me, Faith, like something good will come out of it because you might even get therapy. You will get even people who will talk to you, those people who have gone through your situation, they'll talk to you. Like it was just amazing. And I'm here to sincerely thank Tuko as a media house, to thank Kinguri Wangeshi, the driver who drove them all the way from Nairobi to my place. I want to thank Rita, who was the editor of my video. Yeah, and the videographer, I cannot remember his name, but he was a very gentle guy. And yeah, you people, you are very hospitable, and may God bless you because whatever you are doing is a ministry, by the way. That is a ministry, and it is not easy. So I just want to thank the entire Tuko Media house, and now I want to thank the Tuko family. Yeah. Thank you so much, everybody who was involved in my journey, because when my story went out there, actually, I really received a lot of emotional help. Thank you so much, everybody who watched my story on Tuko YouTube channel. You called me from US, you called me from UK, you called me from China. I remember there is a guy called Innocent Amfriend from China. There is a guy who is called Okari from, I think, the UK. There is a lady, she's called Mary Ko. She's a Kisi residing, I think, in the United States. Yeah. Thank you so much, ma'am, for calling me. Even this morning, she has called me, and she supported me. She gave me something, and she just gave me that motherly love. And the funny thing that just even comforted my heart is that she's called Mary. And so today morning, all the time when we talk, I'm like, you came to just show me the other part of Mary, because my mom is called Mary and you also called Mary, and you just came and you are so kind and you are so good, and you gave me a lot of love and a lot of emotional support. Like she calls me, she texts me, and she's just on my toes. I also want to thank there is a lady from Nairobi, she's called Ida. Thank you so much. I cannot remember your second name. Ida, thank you so much, because you've worked with me. Like, this lady has consistently been calling me a whole month and talking to me, whether daytime, whether anytime. She's been talking to me and comforting me and just guiding me, and even explaining to me about narcissism, what I'm supposed to do, what I'm supposed to avoid. I also want to thank, there is a lady, she's called Caro. Yeah, Carol, thank you so much for just talking to me, reaching out, and the conversations that we had. I'm so grateful, and I just don't want to take anybody for granted. I'm here just to say thank you to everybody who has been working with me through this journey since my story got out there. And mko wengi, hata sizi, I can't even count all of you. Thank you so much, Kenyans. There is a lady called Nana. I don't know, she's Nana, she's Njeri. Thank you so much. I think you are from the UK. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful. You sent me your support to go and buy clothes. I want to thank, there is a lady, I think she's 62 years old. She was the first one to give me a call. She's called Susan. I think Susan Onunga something. Yeah, from Kisii. Thank you so much. She sent me 1,500, and she's the one who bought for me my first outfit. I just want to sincerely thank you, ma'am, because maybe I've not been in a position to thank all of you in the inbox, but I just want you to feel Tuko family. I'm so appreciative. Thank you so much. There is a guy called Collins Mkewa. Another one is called Sumba, and we have Paul from I think he's from I think Luandeti. Yeah, he resides in Nairobi. Thank you so much. There is another one from Lodwa. He called me. Thank you so much, everybody. And even the Bungoma MC, I don't know, he's the town MC. He's called Mr. Jeremiah. Thank you so much. This is the only, I think, public figure that I reached out, a politician who responded. Actually, I was given some numbers of some people who are politicians, and I shared my story. I don't know how they have set their phones, but I don't want to blame you, because I know that there are offices when you enter, um, kuna venye tu lazima ukue, because you cannot, namba yako sijui ifai ikuwe public because maybe calls ziko mingi. I don't know ama mnakuanga na PS, but kila msee mwenye nilipigia simu, like he's a government person, my phone was going through and they were not picking, or rather haikuwa ina go through, then they were not even responding on text messages nini nini. But when I was given Mr. Jeremiah's number, we talked, and I'm so grateful because he comforted me, and he was like, really? Yeah. And I sent him the evidences of everything. He kept calling, like for 3 days. He called, he was comforting me, and he promised me, like, if I hear any chance somewhere, I'll get back to you. So I'm so grateful because you are the only, yeah, person from the government who picked my call. And in fact, aliniambia, no, let me call you. So he called me back. Yeah, and he was so consistent in calling me, checking on me, comforting me, and he bought me lunch. Yeah, wacha nisidanganye. He bought me lunch, and I was so grateful. Kuna watu wengi sana wenye reach out. Ni watu wengi hata wengine siwezi wakumbuka. We have Jamila. Jamila, I think you are in Gulf. There is another one, I think she's called Sheri. Sheri, I think you are in Iraq. Yeah, pia there is another guy from Iraq also called me. A lot of you have been calling me, comforting me, and even just guiding me on what to do, what not to do. Like, I'm so grateful, and I have had peace for 1 month because I bore in mind whatever you told me. I want to thank people from Germany. We have Mercy from Germany. Thank you for calling, comforting, just giving me your advice. You connected me to a lady called Milka. She stays in Utawala. I'm so grateful because Milka has kept on calling, kept on comforting, sharing her story, and it has just been an amazing journey. Also, I want to sincerely thank my high school head girl. She's called Rahab Okonyene. Rahab, thank you so much. This lady has been there even before my story went to the media. She has been calling me. She has been comforting me, spiritually. She has just been there for me, and I'm so grateful because, hey, Rahab, you've walked with me through a very tough journey. Since last year, Rahab has just been there. You know that one friend who doesn't give up, and I've been just shocked that recently she told me that she even took I think it was a 3 months off because she was not okay health wise. So I don't want to take it for granted, because if you can sacrifice, you are sick. I didn't even know about it, but you've been there for me consistently. I just want to say thank you so much, baby girl. Yeah, and also my classmates from St. Augustine's High School in Lohuna. Thank you so much for those who reached out. Merike Mto, we have Lindo. Yeah, wenye mlikuja inbox mkani comfort, mkaongea na mimi, my high school mates from Kaimusi Girls. Yeah, there is a lady residing in Mombasa. She's called Sherry Muganda. Thank you so much for reaching out, your comfort. You've been there for me since my story was out there. Yeah, and she was like, you know what? They used to call me FK in basketball back in Kaimosi. So she was like, FK, me, I'll come and see you. Thank you so much for the love. Thank you so much for your encouragement. Kila msee mwenye reach out, everybody was supported me emotionally, financially, buying for me maybe soap, buying for me maybe a pair of shoes. Just want to thank Lenin Ozembo. Lenin, thank you so much. This guy, well, Lenin, thank you. Thank you so much. This guy took me for lunch for 2 days. Yeah, when I was in Nairobi, I went there with my friend. And so he called me and I told him, he asked me, where are you? I said, I'm in Nairobi, I'm in Utawala. Okay, can you come over? I went. Tukakula vizuri. He took me for lunch. He bought for me some outfits. Actually, he bought for me 3 pairs of shoes. Yeah, thank you so much. And then I didn't know where to get even this product. He's the one who took me, because even I don't know Nairobi. If there are people who are so scared about Nairobi, I'm one of them. So I was so scared, like, hey, me Nairobi nitapoteta sijui pa station iko wapi. So he took me to go and meet Kingori, because after my interview, I went to Nairobi and I met with Kingori, because he was like, you sound lively on the phone, so why can't you come and say hi, because it is joy when you do a story and yeah, you see that there is a positive feedback. So Lenin took me to Nairobi town, that is Nairobi city. That is where I went and met Kingori, and then he took us to where we bought this Nini Arorwet product. Yeah, I think they're in IBA building, IEBA building, I don't know, IEBA opposite, I think, Moi University. Yeah. And also he paid for me and for my friend the cab, and then he made sure he took us back even to the bus station, because hatukuwa tunajua town. So Lenin akaturudisha, akatupandisha gari, tukaenda. He's been checking on me consistently. Thank you so much, Lenin. I'm so grateful. I just want to say thank you to everybody who has been there for me. I want to thank my dear friend. She's called Rahab Kisia. You are in Dubai. Thank you so much, baby girl. This lady, we've been with her in Saudi. Like when we went from the same agent, East Mid Ventures. Then tulikaa wote kwa ndege, like Rahab sat here, I was in the middle, and then Julie sat here. Yeah, and both of them were younger than me. I think they were in their early 20s and I was just around 26. So I was like their big sister. So tumeshare a lot of stuff with Rahab. Both of us have gone through a lot in Gulf. We came back, and then she was so privileged to go to Dubai, and she has been there for me. She watched my story and she was like, oh sis, and how we went through hell, and how you used to tell me about your boss. Like, she was like, oh, it was very unfortunate for you to go through that, but she has been encouraging me a lot. And there were times that Rahab could send me money because I came earlier. So she stayed. I stayed there for 2 years and 5 months. Then I think Rahab has come, I think, this year. I think amemaliza huko 3 years. So Rahab, she used to support me. Like at times she would send me 2,000. There was even a time I was so sick and she called her uncle in Kenya and told her uncle to send me money. So akanitumia do, then akamwambia, so she just sent me a message, akaniambia, this is my uncle's phone number, tell him to send you, I think, was it even, yeah, I think it was 2,000, tell him to send you 2,000, and then when I get my salary I'll pay. You can imagine that, such kind of love and sisterhood. Someone suffering in Saudi Arabia, her house was not an easy one. She was going through a lot in her house, but still, even coming from that family that is not well off, and her mother battling diabetes, and she was just going through a lot family wise, where she was working, even sometimes she was not paid, but still she sacrificed everything just to make sure that I had something. She has been supporting me all along. There was a time that I fell and I got stitched here, and it reached a time I was supposed to go back to the hospital. I didn't even have fare for a motorbike. I couldn't afford. So I just went to the bathroom by faith. When I came to change, just looking at my phone, hata sikuwa nimeongea naye, just saw an M-Pesa from Rahab. She was still in Saudi. So this little girl, she has been there for me, and I'm so grateful. I want to thank, there is another friend of mine, I've never met him. I've been to Nairobi like 3 times, lakini sijai meet naye. I just want to thank you so much, Brayo, thank you so much. Have you ever met someone online? Brian is like a younger brother to me. Yeah, so I think he's also in his early 20s, maybe 23 years, and I'm old a woman, and I'm like his elder sister. Brian has been there for me. I knew Brayo in a funny state because we met in a certain group, a church group in Tanzania. So when we were doing a kind of fundraising for one of our members in Tanzania who was having a wedding, so I knew how to send money from M-Pesa from Kenyan line to Safaricom to Tanzanian line. So that is how I came in contact with Brian, and we maintained the contact while I was in Gulf. And when I came back, we still became good friends, sister, brother. And so when Brian got to know my story, he has been there for me even before my, I think he has not even watched my video yet, but Brian knows my story. He's been encouraging me. There are times even he could pray for me on the phone. He's been encouraging me. He's been supporting me. Like every month he could just tell me, dear sis, shika hii thao, enda ubai mafuta. Nikikuwa mgonjwa, he's been there for me. Brian has been there for me like for more than a year, you know. For more than a year, Brian has been there for me. I've never met him physically, but I just want to say thank you so much, Brian, for what you've been doing for me. Hiyo support yenye umenipatia imenibeba for a whole year mpaka place yenye nimefika. Na I just promise that huku mbele God akitu bless na tukuwe sawa, I'll remember your goodness. Thank you so much. Every day I think about you. Every day I'm so grateful for what you've been doing for me. Thank you so much, and thank you so much for your sister Helen also. You know, she's a beautiful lady, and we were in terms, we were talking. Just say hi to her. You know, Mluya na salamu lazima nitume salamu. Guy, mimi mko wengi. Watu wenye mmenipigia simu from Kenya, thank you. Kila mtu nasema tu asante. Hata kama sijakutaja jina, just thank you so much. Tuko family, nyi wote wenye mli reach out. People from the US. Yeah, there is another guy from US, he's called Evans. Thank you so much. You called me. You were there for me. You sent me kakiru. Thank you so much. There is another one, is called Neon. Thank you so much, Neon, for calling me. Ilikuwa usiku, we talked. Yeah, mimi niko so grateful. People from Germany and watu wa Germany na watu wa US. Thank you so much kwa kunipigia simu. Thank you so much for your patience. Thank you so much for talking to me. Thank you so much for everything that you've done for me. I just don't take it for granted. Na nyinyi wengine wenye mmebaki wenye sijawashukuru, I'll be getting into your inbox and just thanking you personally. Niwambie how I feel about how you came through. Those who called me. Thank you so much, Mary Muhura, for even just telling me that I was going through the hands of a narcissist. Because me, I didn't know. I thought narcissistic just involves a spouse. And for me, I even just thought that narcissism is just a husband. I didn't know that narcissism can be a man, can be a wife. Narcissism can be even a sibling. This is the person who told me about narcissism in deeper levels, and I understood. And she was like, you know, narcissistic people don't change. It is you to choose your path. You know, there is a lot that she told me that I'll be sharing with you in the next video. Thank you so much. There is a lady from Nakuru. She's called Alice. You called. Thank you so much. And you supported my business by buying my food basket, the food warmer. Thank you so much. I want to thank even the host that had me in Nairobi, my friends, Sofri and Sherry. Thank you so much for having me in your house for a week. Woo, thank you so much. There is a lady who is called Candy. Thank you so much for purchasing for me some outfits. They are on the way. I think they'll be here in 2 days' time. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody, for reaching out. Thank you so much. And also, not forgetting one person. I would really wish that all of us go and support. There is a lady called Rhoda Msioka from Lingugi platform. This lady was there for me for a very long time. This lady is a beautiful lady. She's doing an amazing job. She has a YouTube channel. Yeah, please, let's go there. Let's support her. Let's show her love, because this is the lady who received me from the airport. When I came from Saudi, my flight was like an emergency. I wasn't told that I'm flying back to Kenya. Like, I woke up, just did my house calls as normal. Then by 11, my madam came and told me, "Do you know what? Your flight is in an hour's time." Like, my flight was in 12:45 past noon, and it was 11. So she was just like, "Shower, we are leaving now." I just sent her a message, "I'm coming." Luckily, kufika Dubai, I got Wi-Fi and I just explained her to everything that happened. She received me, and this lady paid her own money for me in a hotel. She came, she paid even a taxi. She paid a taxi that drove me and her to Utawala. She paid for a hotel. I slept well. That time, it was during floods. So, hakukuwa na stima. So, you can imagine, she organized for hot water. For hot water, alibeba maji kutoka kwao, maji moto akaniletea kwa hoteli. I showered. She made sure I had my food, and I was like, I miss porridge. For 2 years, 5 months, I've never taken porridge. She prepared for me porridge. The mother was so hospitable, and these people, they love God. Rhoda and her mom, they love God. I saw how much their love for God was. And thank you so much, Rhoda. I'll be talking about you maybe in the coming videos. Yeah, and the journey that we traveled with you back in Saudi, how you used to pray for me and encourage me in Kenya. And yeah, mpaka mahali tumefika. And I think I'll be hosting you, Rhoda, sometimes to come. So, kila mtu mwenye amehusika in my journey after story yangu imeenda hapo nje, nataka tu kusema asante sana, mmekuwa wa msaada sana kwangu. You've been the pillar that has held me all this time mpaka place yenye nimefika, because me, I don't know, mi singekuwa uhai. I've battled suicide, depression. I was in a level that I couldn't shower. I was in a level that nilikuwa najiambia tu mimi nataka kuanguka kwa maji. But you people have been there for me. You've told me this is not the end of life. You people, you've shared your experiences, especially people from Maju, people from Gulf. You've shared your experiences, and some are even worse than my case. And so thank you, because ni vizuri mtu ajikubali and then you start over, because now what will you do? Utafanya nini? Imeshafanyika. There's no reverse gear, and we are where we are, and that is where we are starting from. So thank you so much, everybody, for being with me. Thank you so much, Kalebo Wiro on Facebook. Thank you so much. There is this lady. What is her beautiful name? Rose Dora. Rose Dora, she's a fish whatever. Venta, or I don't know, sijui nitasemaje. But Rose Dora, she does dreadlocks, and this one is an amazing woman, because for her, she goes from town to town. So she can be in Kisumu for a week, Nairobi for a week, Mombasa for a week, anaweka artificial and natural dreadlocks. So this lady really encouraged me. She has fought a separation. She told me you can start at any age, because for her, for now, she's known, I think, countrywide for her work. And she told me she started these hair things when she was in her marriage, I think, after even having 3 kids. So she told me you can do anything at any age, for as long as you are passionate, you are so focused. So she has been encouraging me and just giving me tips of how to deal with whatever I was dealing with, and even how to come out. And on her Facebook page, she talks about a lot of things that they will just encourage you as a broken woman. Anauza samaki, anauza kuku, anauza omena, deep fried. So go there and support her work. Go there and support Rose Dora on Facebook. And then we have Kalebo Widow. He does a very amazing job. He's a philanthropist. Yeah, and pia naye anauza samaki countrywide. He does delivery countrywide. Yeah, go to their pages, support them, show them love, and buy from them, because when you buy from them you are supporting whatever they are doing. So yeah, ni wengi, ni wengi, ni wengi. And then for Dr. Mwende, she's called Agatha Mwende. Agatha Mwende pia, she's a lady who has gone through a lot, and I don't want to talk about her story. But go to her Facebook page. She's an amazing woman. She has raised a child mwenye alizaliwa na 7 months. She has wrote a book about it. She also has written another book called Illusion of Forever. She has also written another book called uh, even even when it burns. So she's a author of 3 books. I think she's doing her 4th book. She's an amazing lady. Also, she's involved in farming, agribusiness. Yeah, go to her channel, support her, buy her books. She's a single mom. Show her love, support her emotionally, support her financially through purchasing her books. Yeah, just show her love, because she's the one who connected me to Tuko. That is how they came and yeah, did my story. So kama kuna mtu sijamtaja hapa, I think maybe again I'll go back to my inbox and check wale wase wenye sijawataja hapa, so that I can just officially say thank you so much for whatever you did for me. But meanwhile, see, we say bye bye and till next time, because we are here, we've started, we going, we keep going, we keep going. And welcome, share this video, comment. And if you are there, you are in western part of Kenya, you are from the US, you are from Gulf, umekuwa nje ya Kenya, and you have something to tell us, not necessarily a bad story. Just share with us experience abroad, share with us the experience and the nature of your job. Tell us how you saved. Just come to our platform and tell us about your life in Kenya and in abroad, what you've done with your life, and just tell people a word of encouragement. So my platform is very open, and I can't say that I'm engaged. Just get back to me and DM me, WhatsApp me, text me, call me, and tell me that, oh, manners, I want to share my story, I want to encourage someone. Maybe I went through this, maybe this is what I'm doing, and maybe I started from here and this is where I am. Nawakaribisha sana, karibu, come and share your story with us. Your story matters, your story counts. It might not be important to you, but your story is important to us. So as I keep on sharing about myself, I'm just encouraging someone that we've been there through miscarriage, through separation, from toxic family, betrayal, yeah, loss of money, loss of business, but we are here, and we are just holding on God, and just being hopeful that tomorrow is better than today, and will not remain the same. And whatever broke us, it didn't mean just to finish us. We are here, and we are just looking forward for a beautiful story. And if you are there, you've gone through something, and by the grace of God, you are out of that season, and God has elevated you, come and share with us your story, so that you can be even in a position to just have faith for tomorrow, that yeah, kesho iko sawa, mbele iko sawa, and our today and whatever we are going through does not define our tomorrow. Welcome to my channel. Nawakaribisha sana sana sana. Even I don't want to even just to end this video, but mimi nasema karibu sana 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 sana. Ai, watu wa Bungoma nawapenda sana, watu wa Kakamega nawapenda sana. Karibuni sana. Come and share your story with us. 0728679456. Call me, I'll come and just have you, so that it doesn't matter how many times you've said your story. Your story is your story. Your story matters. Let your story reach a lot of people. Me, nowadays, I don't want to be negative that people are dying. Ati sema story yako because unakufa, but wait, people are dying, and people are dying with their stories. Like, there are people, when they die is when we know them. So for us, we shall live 100 years, yeah, by God's grace. But the thing is that, let us share our story more and more and more. We own the crown, and whatever was meant to ashame us, we not actually ashame us. It will open doors for us. It will open business connection, and it will expand our market, the products that we make, the products that we sell, anything that we thought it will bring shame to us, let us start to have the positive overview of whatever we went through, and it is not for shame. People will tell you, don't speak your story, but it is through talking that we get healing. There are those who are journaling their story, writing books, do whatever you can do, but if you are in a position to just have your story out there, yeah, on any YouTube platform, please go there, speak your story, encourage people. Your story matters. That is what I can say. And for now, I can say bye bye till next time.